guys, it's Caleb from RokBlokz. Today in the shop I'm going to be working on this RS1. We've got a trailing arm guard kit for it and we're going to show you how to install it. This trailing arm guard is going to fit the RS1 and it's also going to fit the 14 Plus XP 1000. So let's go ahead and show you how to install it. Here we have the tools laid out that you'll need for install. You'll need a 10mm socket or a 4mm Allen. Then we'll be using a combination of two 15mm sockets and wrenches. Here we have your trailing arm guard kit laid out. What you'll get in your kit is your main flap, your mount plate, your gasket, which will go behind your main bracket, and then the hardware. We'll go ahead and put a breakdown of that hardware on the screen right now. Before we head to the vehicle, we're going to just pre-assemble our mount plate to our flap by setting it on the same side as the etchings with the etching facing out. And then we're going to take a 20mm flathead screw with a dress washer, and we're going to assemble it at the two outer holes. Putting our screws through, flipping it over, placing our small washers on the outer edge here. Then we'll take two of our lock nuts, we'll secure that together using our 4mm Allen and our 10mm socket. While tightening it down, just make sure that your slots stay aligned. With those two fully tightened down, we can head to the vehicle and begin installing. Here we are at the trailing arm of this RS1. We're going to begin by removing this bolt holding the sway bar end link. I'm just going to use our 15mm wrench with our gun. We've already cracked ours loose. They're usually on there pretty good. So I'm going to take that off. Now we're going to take our gasket and then we're just going to bend our gasket and bend these little ears on it and bend those over. And then that I'm going to put over top like so. We're going to take our bracket, put it over our gasket there. Then we'll return our nut back to the original bolt. Or if your bolt is flipped, you can slide it all the way through and put your nut on the inside, whichever way you prefer. Now we're going to take our wrench and our gun and we're going to snug that down, making sure that our gasket is aligned with our bracket. And we'll just tighten that down. You can tighten that bolt to factory torque specs. Now we're going to grab our flap. We're going to take our 25mm flathead screw with a dress washer, slide it through the bracket, slide it through our flap, and on the front side here we're going to place the 1.25-inch washer with a lock nut, and that'll support the top for now. Then we'll grab our next one. Get that started on the front here as well. Now we're going to take our 10mm socket with our 4mm Allen. I'm going to push the flap up against the arm. And you can get it close to snug and adjust the flap so it's not just going to flop out of place. Get it snug down a little bit. Push your flap into position to where you want it. And we'll go ahead, fully tighten that down. With that fully tightened down, you can repeat these same steps on the other side. Thanks for watching.